guys, and welcome. I'm here to persuade y'all to buy a season pass ticket over a regular price ticket to Schlitterbahn. Some of the benefits is that you can go multiple times in a season. There's over 4 months long and there's a lot of time, so what are you going to do in that time? Might as well go to Schlitterbahn. Another thing is that it's great entertainment. It's entertainment for the kids, for the adults, and it's a lot of fun. And the other thing is that it's great physical activity. This park is 65 acres big, and there's 3 different sections, so big that you have to take a trolley to. So imagine how much physical activity you'll get by walking to each attraction. But no matter what the age is, there's something for everybody. There's a little kiddie park for kids, and my granny of 65 years came last year and had a blast. But the most important thing is that getting a season pass ticket is a better investment, and it's a guarantee of fun. Some history of Schlitterbahn is that it's been family owned and operated since 1979. Some guys, Bob and Billy Henry, opened a resort motel called Landa Resort on the Comel River, which is what they used to operate their attractions. And that would happen in the early 1970s. Ever since then, they've been building and growing and adding tube chutes and adding slides, and it became this massive water park known as Schlitterbahn. The water park I'll be talking about today is New Braunfels. There are 3 parks in Texas. There's New Braunfels, Galveston, and South Padre. They also have one in Kansas City. Recently, they've announced that they're going to build 2 more, one in Cedar Park, Texas, and one in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Some great things that Schlitterbahn has to offer as far as amenities is free parking. Free parking is great because you can take your car and instead of taking that trolley to another park, you can use your car instead, or you can leave and come back as you feel free to, and you never have to pay a dime, which is fantastic. Another thing is free inner tubes. That's awesome because you can go on a ride with your inner tube, and then if you feel hungry, you can go eat and drop your inner tube off somewhere and go pick up another one somewhere else. You never have to worry about paying another price or worry about carrying any money around. Some awards that Schlitterbahn has had is they've been featured on the NBC Today Show, and they've also been featured on the Travel Channel. In 1966, they achieved a national recognition, voted #1 in the water park by Inside Track magazine. They've also been the winner of a Golden Ticket Award of the best water park since 1998. The Master Blaster, which is a ride there, has also won a Golden Ticket Award, and it was voted the best water park attraction from 1998 to 2002 and from 2004 to 2009, which is a lot of years. They've also, since this last 2011, been voted for 13 consecutive years as the best water park in the world. Some notoriety that Schlitterbahn has are the rides, and one of them is the Master Blaster. That combines the up and down thrills of a roller coaster with the unique experience of being propelled by jets of water. Me and my husband go on that ride every single time, and you start at the top of this hill and you see this drop right in front of you, and you always psych yourself up and you think you can do it, but as soon as you go, your stomach drops with you, and it's just a ton of fun and a lot of thrill. Another thing they're known for is their Congo River expedition, and that's because they use special effects along with animatronics. What that means is as you're floating down the river, you'll start hearing this noise, and it's of maybe a monkey sound, and all of a sudden a monkey will pop out and squirt water at you, or a snake will come out and scare you. So it's a lot of fun to float down that river and just see all the unique things they've added into it, like a jungle. And then at the end of the river, you come to this waterfall, and it becomes a 25-foot drop. And that's a lot of fun. The last thing they're known for is the Boogie Bond, and that's because it's very original. What it is a rapidly moving sheet of water across a wave-shaped surface. And so, people will get on their knee boards, and they'll go down this slide into this water, and they have to start surfing on it. And it's so unique that people will start making competitions out of it, and people from all over will come to compete, to the point where they actually made a stadium so people can watch them. So it's a really cool experience. The newest thing they've added is called the Falls. and it's actually the longest water attraction in the world. It's 3,600 feet long. So let's get down to pricing. A regular price ticket is $44.99. A season pass ticket is $135.99. You can also, if you go early in the season, about December, if you purchase it early, the ticket prices are about $119.99. So what does that mean? Going 3 times makes up for if you had purchased a regular ticket. To me, I think that's worth it. And that's because with 65 acres, there's no way that you can cover all that ground in one day. You have to go to one park, experience it all, and by the end of the day, you're probably tired. And with 3 parks, you have 3 days, and once you've got that 3 days out of the way, the rest of the time you're going for free. And I think that's an amazing deal. Once that happens, it starts paying for itself, and it's just fun. So whether you're by yourself, or your kids, or your in-laws, if they tag along, the season pass is the way to go. Me and my husband go every year, and after that 3rd time, we always get excited because we know we're going for free, and that's a really great feeling. So get your season pass, and you'll have the best summer yet. Okay, at this time, are there any questions that I can answer for y'all?
Yeah, if I was to get a season pass, or even just coming up there, if I was to get injured, or say my son were to get injured, do they have assistance and medical assistance there?
Yes, they do. They have lifeguards at every attraction, and each lifeguard carries a walkie-talkie, so if anything happens, just go find it at one of those lifeguards, one of those attendants, and they'll take you to their first aid room. And there they will bandage you up, take care of you, and they'll also ask you for the information, like what ride did it happen on, and what kind of injury you obtained. And that way they just have records.
It's always so expensive for the food whenever we go. Is there any way that we can compensate for that?
Sure you can. Schlitterbahn is one of the very few water parks that allow you to bring your own food. And what that means is you can bring a picnic basket, you can bring a cooler, you can bring anything you want. The only thing they ask you not to bring is alcohol and glass bottles, because they will check your stuff just to make sure that you're following the rules.
You talk about a season pass, but exactly what is the length of the season? What is the time factor on the seasons?
The season starts at the end of April, and it will go all the way through to mid-September. Okay?
Yes.
Any other questions?
Yes, you said that the place was originally a motel. Is there lodging available at the Schlitterbahn now?
There is lodging. There always was, but the lodging you can stay in to accommodate for those 3 days you want to stay for your season pass. You can stay in any of the motels around the area, and it is owned by Schlitterbahn. And they also offer nice amenities for people who choose their motels to stay at. But recently, they've added new lodging, and it's called the Treehouse Lodge, and that overlooks rides and the whole water park, so you kind of feel like you're in it, and it's really fun, and everything's updated, and the amenities are really nice. So there are definitely options for that. Okay, I just want to thank you all for coming out and allowing me to persuade y'all into buying these season passes, and I hope y'all have a great evening, and thank you so much again.